Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. So in front of us we have the 2024 Genesis GV70. This is the all-wheel drive Sport Prestige. It's finished off in Mayuna red with an MSRP that is just over $59,000. Now we have a smaller size SUV from Genesis, but it still offers a lot as far as features go, including what it's powered by. So this has a 2.5 liter inline 4-cylinder turbo. It is paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission and pumps out 300 horsepower, 311 pound-feet of torque sent through that all-wheel drive system. It will propel this 4,200 pound SUV from 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. And as far as fuel economy goes, you're looking right around 22 miles per gallon in the city and 28 out on the highway. Now, as we work our way to the exterior styling, right off the bat, you will notice from Genesis, they have a very distinctive design for the grille. It's very large, but it works great at the same time. We have the evenly spaced cutouts running throughout it, along with the chrome surround. There's a forward-facing camera, even a sensor down below for the adaptive cruise, and a lot more cutouts in that lower section, as well as parking sensors, even gloss black trim accents, and hopefully you can see that is a functional inlet on both sides. Now, what's also distinctive from Genesis is the fact that we have the split design for the headlight housings with the LEDs for everything. It's a really nice look, and then great lines that come down the hood too. Now, this also has a very nice set of 21-inch wheels. Not only do they have a really cool 5-spoke design, but check out the pattern that runs through each blade, which again is very distinctive. This has power folding side mirrors with the turn signal and the camera system. More gloss black in the lower section, as well as all the trim accents around the window. There's gloss black up top, full moonroof as well. Very crisp line that runs just above the door handles, and it fades away as it works its way to this back corner. Now, this does have a body colored spoiler, wiper blade in the lower section, LED taillights with that same split design. There's the backup camera, dual exhaust, and then this does have remote start. So let's fire it up real quick and let's move it. We have the Smart Park Assist. So just by pushing on the arrow in the forwards direction, we can actually move this car without being in it. As soon as you let off, it will stop moving. This is great for parking lot situations or your driveway, just moving the car without actually having to be inside, which is a really cool feature. Now, we can hold on that to unlock it or to shut it off and then unlock it, but this is how you can open up the lift gate from the vehicle itself. Just push underneath the wiper blade there. And this is not a 3-row. If you want a 3-row, you can go with the GV80. You have a lot of space though behind the back seats. There's even some hidden storage underneath, along with the spare, which is underneath this cover. And you can even fold down the back seats from here. So you can quickly do that to gain even more interior cargo, depending on what you're hauling for the day. You can close and lock the vehicle too with the controls on that power liftgate. Now, for this door panel, there's the manual adjusting sunshade, all of the leather, really nice trim on the armrest. This also has the Lexicon audio, a little bit more storage down below. Now, once these seats fold down, they're actually locked. So you do have to release them in order to flip them back up, where they are finished off in leather with a great design to them. Now, there's storage nets in the back. There's climate adjustments. You can control where you'd like the air to go, fan speed, and some auxiliaries are down below. And right in the middle is the armrest with 2 cup holders. And you can also recline these seats as well if you need a little bit more comfort. Full moonroof up top. A lot of light can come into the back, so it's a nice place to be. There's even indentions for your legs to give you a little bit more leg room behind the front seats. Door panel up front is exactly like the rear. There's all the window controls, side mirror adjustments, and then even more storage. These front seats are also massaging too. So that control is down below, along with all of the automatic adjustments. And for the steering wheel, solid and perforated leather, very nice brushed aluminum accents. On the left side, there's Bluetooth and voice commands, volume and tuning, mode, as well as your favorites. And then on the right side, there's cruise, adaptive cruise, distance pacing, lane keeping assist. and then a few controls that allow you to go through the digital gauge cluster. There's also miles per hour on the left side, fuel level, and then right side is engine temperature and the tach. So it's a pretty simple system, but it's easy to go through everything. And we also have that camera system too to help eliminate blind spots. It is a very nice system to have, and there's the paddle shifters too. Left side, engine start stop, dimmer switches, downhill assist, traction control, e-brake, and the power liftgate. Leather covers the entire dash, and then right in the middle, we have the massive infotainment system. Now there's 3 different ways you can use this. It's touchscreen, there's a row of brushed aluminum shortcuts, and then there's some more down below where you can quickly go through all this information. So it doesn't matter what you would like to do for the day, you can quickly get through it. It's a very easy system to use. More leather, climate vents are underneath that. And then check out the second LCD screen where you can get to the heated and ventilated seats, heated steering wheel. You can even get into the rear climate adjustments as needed. And then you have the temperature dials on both sides, as well as sync and a few other defrosters. Laid out incredibly well. There's also wireless charging that is hidden in this compartment with some more auxiliaries. There's parking sensors, a shortcut to the camera system, so you can easily pull that up, especially get to that 360 view where you can see around the entire vehicle. There's also different drive modes, so you can go through those as needed depending on what you're doing for the day. And then this is how you put the vehicle into gear. Reverse is to the left, drive is to the right, park is right in the middle. 2 cup holders are to the right of that. A little bit of storage with some auxiliaries in the armrest, as well as plenty more room in that glove box. And then up top, there is a sunglass holder along with dome lights and all the controls for that sunroof and that sunshade. And as far as visibility goes, it's very easy to see over both shoulders. And with it in sport mode, second gear, here we go. For that 4-cylinder engine, it definitely has a good amount of get up and go. Very smooth in those shifts. Even with the paddles, they are super responsive. Not something you're probably going to use a lot in this particular vehicle, but when you need that extra bit of power, a little bit more sporty drive, it's definitely very fun, and we have that tight turning radius to get us turned around, but pretty direct in the steering as well. So it's a fun, peppy little engine. It's got plenty of power for this, especially with how much it weighs. There's really no concerns with that. But now that we're behind the wheel for this $60,000 GV70, it's very nice. Visibility is also great up front with the smaller windows on both pillars there. But it's a nice place to be. We're pretty low feeling, but at the same time, seat feels a little bit high. Obviously, I can make adjustments to that, but I do like the seating position and the view out of the windshield here. And we do get the different driving modes. So when you put it into Eco, it's not going to have as much throttle response, of course, trying to save on your MPG. So it's nice that you have the different modes just depending on what you're doing for the day. But for that 60 grand, again, all of these trim materials, all of the leather, everything just has that premium feel that you would expect, especially for this price point. So from Genesis, you're competing with other luxury brands and coming in at a lower cost for more features. So fully loaded GV70 compared to other luxury brands that are going to cost even more than that $60,000 mark, trim level for trim level. So when you are trying to compare them equally, it's a great option to go with, and a little bit more on that rare side. I don't see Genesis models too often, but it's very nice when I get to see them because they have a great look to them. And now that I've been able to drive one, I really can't complain. This is a really nice luxury focused brand that you should definitely put on your list. That is going to wrap it up though for the 24 GV70. Once again, a huge shout out to Genesis of Charlotte for providing this for me today. Check out their website, give this video a huge thumbs up, consider smashing that subscribe button so you don't miss out on our daily uploads, and I will see you all in the next video.